Hello everybody, today I'm at Todd Wenzel Chevy in Hudsonville, Michigan, taking a look at this all-new 2019 Chevy Silverado 1500 LT Trail Boss. You can tell it's a Trail Boss because it has a two-tone front fascia. The exterior color is red hot with a black accent color and red tow hooks. You do get LED fog lights with this package, as well as front parking sensors. There's your Z71 badge, your blacked out bow tie. Something to note too about the new Silverados is they have these cool little cooling fins on the side. Increases aerodynamics a little bit, which is nice. You have 3 LED lights up top and your amber daylight running lights on the bottom, as well as a little C-channel LED right here. Coming over to the side, you do get your blacked out 18-inch off-road Chevy rims on a 275/65 R18 tire. You do get some splash guards right here. Chevy does a really good job adding this paint protection to the rocker panels to not only protect against chips, but corrosion. That goes the length of the cab and onto the bed. You have your new mirrors for this model year. They are no longer up on the door. They're actually a little lower, and they do have LED lights as well. Your blind spot monitoring is right here. This vehicle comes with passive entry on all 4 doors, so as long as you have the key in your pocket, all you got to do is push to lock or unlock the vehicle. Coming over here, we do have your capless fuel fill port, front splash guard right here, and a nice plastic piece to keep the rock chips to a minimum. Here is your Trail Boss badging. This being a Trail Boss, it does come from the factory with a 2-inch lift. Taking a look at the rear of the vehicle, you no longer have a latch to unlock the tailgate, or open and close I should say. You have a button. Here is your light, and here's your camera for the backup camera. Chevy is now kind of embossed or inlaid into the tailgate. Your Silverado badge, LT. Here's to get your spare tire down, and here's your standard 4 and 7-pin connector. You do get dual exhaust with chrome tips, which is nice. And something updated again for this year is the bigger steps. So if you do have a work boot, you can get in there nice and easily. Another thing to note too is the blind spot detection is actually in here instead of in the light, which I like. If something happens to it, you're not going to have to replace the light for $1,000. You just have to replace this. And that was a good idea on Chevy's part. The bed is rhino lined. We'll take a look at that later. Another side profile shot of the vehicle. And you do have a new third brake light / wing up top. Let's take a closer look at the engine. Here's a closer look at this 5.3 liter V8 mated to a 8-speed automatic transmission. I'm really impressed with the layout of this. It's a huge improvement from the outgoing model year. In the previous year there was a bar right about here that would block the negative terminal. It was kind of a pain in the butt to get to. Now everything is kind of angled right towards the front, and it's a lot easier to work on. Overall, really nice looking engine bay. Let's take a closer look at the interior. Starting on the left side, you have all of your window controls right here, as well as your mirror controls up here. To control which mirror you're adjusting, you just simply push the left or the right one. Above that we have your unlock and lock buttons, as well as your door handle. We have this really nice kind of dark wood looking trim throughout the cab. 2 cup holders right there, and as you'll note, this vehicle does come with Bose audio. Working our way up top, we have your trailer tow mode and your sport mode on a knob right here, indicated right on the center screen. Under that we have your auto, which means if it detects slippage, it'll automatically transfer you into four-wheel drive. We have your 4 high, 4 low, and 2 high. Under that we have all of your lighting buttons. This is for the cargo lamp, and there is a little amber dot to indicate it is on. Moving up to the kind of dashboard information cluster up here, we have your tachometer and your speedometer, as well as some other gauges to monitor parameters. Your auto start stop is indicated right here, and when you turn it off, you will get an indication on the center screen. Working our way back, we have a really nice leather wrapped steering wheel. All of your cruise control buttons are over here, as well as your heated steering wheel button, again indicated by a little amber light. Working our way over to this side, we have your controls for the center screen right here. Something to note too, this is a scroll wheel, which I think is pretty awesome that they included that in here. And then to the left of that, we have your hands-free call buttons. Just like on all Chevy trucks, we have your Seek preset rocker behind the steering wheel on the left side, and your volume knob on the right. Really nice blacked out bow tie. Another thing to note too is the steering wheel is centered now. It's not offset or canted a particular way like the outgoing generation. It is truly in the center now, and it feels real nice and easy to hold. Another thing, now the 1500 half-ton trucks now have a grab handle. Previously, you were only able to get that on the 3/4 ton and 1 ton trucks. I'm real happy they included that. Coming over to the right, we have a really nice little storage compartment right here. Working our way down, we have an updated 8-inch touchscreen display, which is a lot more responsive than the outgoing model year. I think it looks really clean. Everything looks real nice. As you can see, it does come with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And you do have a trailering button, which will go through all of your safety, make sure all of the lights on the trailer work, make sure everything's connected and ready to go. I think Chevy is the only one that has that currently. Below that we have your audio knobs, volume rocker, OK button, seek, scan, home, and back button. Below that we have all of your heating and cooling buttons. This is a dual zone climate control, and you do have front heated seats. Not only do you have the heated seat, but you have the heated backrest as well. Below that we have your parking sensor on off. I like that that's a physical button. We have your automatic start stop button on off. This button will actually drop the tailgate. I don't want to push that right now. Your hazards, traction control on off. This allows you to use the plug right there. And then you have your hill descent control on off. Below that we have your integrated trailer brake control. I'm very happy that Chevy decided to move it to the right hand side. To the right of that we have a USB-C, a USB, and a 12 volt outlet, and then your 110 volt right there. Really nice storage tray. This is a rubber insert that does come out, so if you do spill something on it, it's easily cleaned. 3 cup holders in the back, divided by this little storage cubby right here. Again, there's some of that dark wood inserts, as well as a map pocket on both sides of the center console. Coming back here, you have a really nice armrest, leather wrapped, And you do have a very deep storage container, as well as a USB-C, USB auxiliary port, and a memory card reader right there. This is LED lit, and I would say this is probably the deepest of the big three in terms of center console storage. You do have a file management system right here as well. Very nice. Coming over to the passenger side, you do have the dual glove box. Right there. There's your vanity mirror. Coming up here, I don't know if it'll focus or you'll be able to see. We have a 3-door universal garage remote opener. The slide button for the rear window. All of your map light controls, which are LED. You have all your OnStar and SOS buttons as well. Vanity again. And here's the speakers for your hands-free call buttons. All of the Silverados, I believe, are push button start now, and it's in a very nice location and it feels very nice. I like that it's nice and concave. Let's take a look at the back and see how much room we have. Before I get in, I want to show you how easy it is to flip up the rear seats for under seat storage. I like too that they give you this insert right here to actually kind of keep stuff together. That's really cool. And then to fold it down, you simply pull it down. Lots of leg room back here. Really impressed with how much leg room you actually get back here. Again, there's that really nice finish. You do have little behind the seat storage for the driver and passenger. 2 cup holders right here. Rear heating and cooling vents, which is new for 2019. USB-C and a regular USB outlet, as well as a 12-volt outlet. So all 3 people back here can have their phones charging simultaneously. The center seat folds down for an armrest / phone storage area and folds up very easily as well. There's your LED dome light. With the seat situated where it would be if I was driving, I'd say I have a solid 8 to 10 inches of legroom. I am 5'11", if that's any help for you guys out there. Overall, really impressed with the rear of this vehicle. I'm happy they included the rear heating and cooling vents for the rear passengers. Let's take a look at the tailgate. So there's a couple ways to open the tailgate on this vehicle. The first way, you can come up to it and push the button. The second way, I already showed you in the cab. You can push the button in the center console area and it'll release the tailgate. And the third way is on the key fob. Come up, push this button twice, and it will lower, which is very nice. It's dampened and it's very light. All the hinged areas on this vehicle are aluminum, so the tailgate, the doors, and the hood are all aluminum, very light and corrosion resistant. Chevy does give you class-leading box storage. You also do get a 400 watt 120 volt outlet back here, as well as LED bed lights. And another thing too, you get 3 tie downs or 6 tie downs on each side for a total of 12 tie down locations, which is awesome. I don't think any other truck manufacturer does this. They usually give you just 2, 2, 2, and 2. It's really nice when you need to kind of get something real low and maybe something up high over there. You do have the Chevy badge as well on the back. Lifting and lowering the tailgate is real easy. Again, I'll show you how easy it is. It's extremely light. 1 finger, and you're done. Let's take a quick look at the window stick. Alright, I don't know how well you'll be able to see this, so I'll kind of read it out as I go. This is a 2019 Silverado 4-wheel drive LT Trail Boss Crew Cab. The exterior is red hot and the interior is jet black. The engine is a 5.3 liter Ecotec V8 with an 8-speed automatic transmission. All of your standard equipment is in this big rectangle right here, and your optional equipment is all right here. The standard price of this vehicle is $48,300. With all of the add-ons and packages, your total price of the vehicle is $55,895. Your fuel economy ratings can be seen right here. You get 15 miles per gallon city, 20 miles per gallon highway for a combined fuel economy average of 17 miles per gallon. Once again, I'd like to thank Todd Wenzel of Hudsonville for allowing me to come to their lot and do a video walkthrough on this vehicle. If you're interested in getting into a new 2019 Silverado or want this specific Trail Boss, I'll leave all the contact info in the description below. Like always, thanks for watching and have a great day.